Okay, speaking of TPS sensors for 2014 Audi Q5 Prestige Hybrid, there's no TPS sensor. When your dash lights up, there's no TPS sensor in your tire itself. There's a sensor behind your wheel bearing that will go bad if you ever had like bad wheel bearings. If you had a bad wheel bearing go out, or when your mechanic replaced your wheel bearing, they have a tendency of snapping that wheel bearing, that sensor, and either it's too corroded or it snapped from that wheel bearing being replaced, and it'll show, like, you'll hear it, like if your wheel bearing has been gone bad, you'll have a general idea where it's located. Like mine was passenger front, and my wheel bearing went bad a while ago, and I replaced it, and I've been having these like weird glitchy flipping TPS sensor moments where I'm like, oh shoot, my check engine light, my hybrid system kicks on, and my check engine light, I think I said that, and my TPS sensor all would go off, and it would just beep, 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 very annoying. So I figured, I brought it to the shop, and yeah, it was just that simple sensor that was behind that wheel bearing in particular. It's like right behind it or right next to it. I don't know. My mechanic never told me specifically, but yes. So don't bother going online and buying a cheap TPS sensor, because there are no TPS sensors in the tire itself. Note to self: I had my mechanic go and look at my tire, take it off. I went online, I went on eBay, right? I spent like $78 on a set of 4 TPS sensors, which is actually a steal, because I went on the Audi dealership website, and they said it's $191 for one sensor. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, okay, that sensor resembles a sensor that you put in a tire, right? Because it's the tire stem sensor, that's what it looked like. So I figured that's it. So I went on eBay and I looked it up, and it says it's compatible with my vehicle. I'm like, so it must be my vehicle, So I bought them, and next thing you know, I had my mechanic run around trying to figure out what's going on, and he's like, yeah, there's no sensor. I'm like, oh shoot, damn sorry, man. And he's like, yeah, but when I had my wheel bearing replaced, he noticed that there was a dangling piece of plastic that's behind my wheel bearing. It somehow measures the rotation of the tire, and it notifies you it has low pressure or whatnot. Reason why, like low pressure means, what is it, slower rotation, and every other tire spins faster or whatnot. So that's what it was. I think I'm not a German scientist, I wouldn't know, but I'm assuming. So don't screw yourself and buy any sensors, and just bring it to the shop. Al Huss, preferably, they work on European vehicles. I'm in Green Bay, so yeah, good luck.